get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me fucked up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you was just the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I don't fucking take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your hold or two. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll put it on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you gon' wish you was just the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no.
So, good evening, people. Welcome back to another match reaction. And yeah, we're back. Arsenal suffer defeat for the second time this season, this time at home to West Ham. I will repeat, West Ham. I'm sorry, but every single one of them players, in fact, every single person involved in that game should hand in all of their expenses this week. Them players should be forced to walk home. Don't even take the bus, the team bus on the way home. Don't. Because, honestly, everything that went wrong tonight went wrong. The atmosphere was awful, players were awful, performance was awful. The result was awful. No one can tell me otherwise. That was shambolic. From minute 1 to 90. None of them players, other than Odegaard, can go out and justify their performance tonight. Maybe as well David Raya, because I don't think he had any chance with the 2 goals. And he saved a penalty at the end, which ultimately meant nothing. But the rest of them, nah. Odegaard, like I said, brilliant tonight. Tried everything. But it's so obvious we can't score. We cannot score for toffee. Jesus, I've stuck up for you this whole time, but I'm sorry. Either replace him in January or sign someone to play alongside him that he can feed off, because that is his strong point. Martinelli, what is going on with you? Another abysmal game of football from you. I'm sorry, what is going on? He looks disinterested. He can't take a man on. Trossard, like, I'm not going to throw all of the blame on Trossard tonight because he's playing as the left centre mid. Right? Every time this guy is thrown into different positions that he's not used to. 1 week he's on the left. Next week he's in the false nine. Next week he's probably going to be shifted in at centre back. Left back, because clearly we need one. Zinchenko, right, I'm sorry. I know you're not a left back, and I'm sure you don't like playing as a left back, but my God, you are an international footballer. Why can't you do... I can't get my words up. Why can't you defend? Defend, man! Oh, my God. Trossard, by the way, back onto Trossard, he was awful tonight. I'm not taking anything away that is positive about his performance. But people are jumping on the shotgun about him. That, oh, he needs to be sold, blah, blah, blah. It's not his fault. He is not a centre midfielder. He is a forward. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, the guy, I mentioned this on my watch along, the guy is getting on. He's going to be 30 next year. 30. So we're going to have to replace him at some point. But you're playing him against fucking Souček, who is 6'5". I don't even know if that is his precise height, but you know what I mean. 6'7", Thomas Souček against Trossard, who is an attacker. Right, Martinelli, again, I've already mentioned Martinelli. I'm not saying sell him. But my God, he needs to get his gears together. What is going on? Like, has something happened behind the scenes? Because he's really struggling. Saka was probably the best out of the front three tonight. But even he just... Nah. Declan Rice giving away a penalty. It had to be him, didn't it? Mavropanos scoring as well. You couldn't flipping write this. Mavropanos. I'm done. There is no way we are winning the league title playing like this. We've got to get our gear together, man, or else this is going to be one long 2024. It's just... Funny enough, well, it wasn't funny at the time, but last season, these were the games, both West Ham and Liverpool were the hiccups of our season. And the same's happened. Right, we dropped points to Liverpool. And I said in that game, yeah, I'll take a point. But at the end of the day, Liverpool were there for the taking. And I felt like we could have, if we had a bit more authority about us, we could have gone on to win that game. And then we've gone on to lose to West Ham. So, I don't know what's going on. It's just awful. From top to bottom. Even our most consistent players so far this season, like so Declan Rice, I thought he played arguably his worst game for Arsenal tonight. But he gets a pass because he's been absolutely fantastic this season. And look, even a poor Declan Rice probably played better than most of that back four did. Like Saliba and Gabriel just didn't look themselves. Zinchenko, I've already mentioned. Please, for the love of God, play him in midfield. I am not going to ask again. I don't need to speak 8 languages. He needs to play midfield. End of story. He needs to play midfield. But who do we play at left back? It's a joke. Jesus and Zinchenko were vital last season, and now, for some miraculous reason, they've become our weaknesses. Zinchenko can't defend, and Jesus can't flipping score. And honestly, we better, and I mean we better, be begging on Brentford's doorstep for Ivan Toney in January. Throw the money at Ivan Toney. I'm begging you. Arsenal. Please. We desperately need it. I've never been this angry in my life. That was by far our worst performance of 2023. Worst performance than any other performance that I watched last season. And the thing is, we didn't even get outplayed. Like Brighton last season, you can say that was terrible, but we actually got properly outplayed by that Brighton team. This time, we shot ourselves in the fucking foot. Big up Luca again in the chat. How are you? I'm available. Yeah, I mean, I'll tune into your match reaction later on, man. Unlucky bro happened to us too, lad. I know, look, it may sound like I'm overreacting and it's only 2 losses. Fine. But it's not fucking fine, no. When you've lost one of... Oh my days, when it's 2 losses against Newcastle, who have 1 win in 8, and West Ham at home, who haven't beaten us since 2015. Like, we have a right to ask questions here. I think Trossard should have been taken off at half-time. I don't know how that guy played 80 minutes. I really don't. And he brung on Smith Rowe far too late. 78 minutes, he brung him on. It's just shocking. That's the only thing I blame Arteta for tonight. Why bring Smith Rowe on so late? Big up Ryan Tune in the chat. Hope you're doing well, mate. That's just ruined my Christmas. I mean, in fact, I know it wasn't Christmas anyway. Christmas was Monday, but still, it feels like that game has properly ruined Christmas. And Fulham has turned into a massive game. If we even draw in that game, then you can flipping say goodbye to... In fact, no, kiss goodbye to that Premier League title. Because, mate, there's no way. There is no way when it's a London derby, you set up like that and you play like that. You can talk about the first goal. For me, I blame the technology itself for not having a conclusive angle on whether the ball went out of play. We only saw one angle, as far as I'm concerned. But Jesus, it's so annoying, and it's Mavropanos as well who scored. It's just it was supposed to be the other way around. A dagger, a Declan Rice dagger. I can't even get my words out. I'm that fuming. A Declan Rice dagger to West Ham was supposed to be the tale for tonight, but instead, it's given us a right kick up the fucking... In fact, no, not even a kick up the arse. A kick in the teeth with Mavropanos scoring from a corner. Right, we have 2 players on him. 2 players from that set piece, and we still couldn't win the first header. It's just terrible. I'm not... I was going to say fair play to David Raya, but that penalty save may have actually cemented his number 1 spot. I'm telling you that now. If Ramsdale's in goal, we concede from the penalty spot because Ramsdale can not save penalties to save his life. Oh, I beg. We need to. Once Timber is back, I think Zinchenko is done at Arsenal. Unless if we play him at in midfield, then it's a wrap out here for Zinchenko. And you can see why. They binned Zinchenko, Man City. Right? First season, they didn't know a whole lot about what we're going to do with Zinchenko. Is he going to play midfield? We ended up shifting in at left back, and he ended up inverting. That was cool. It was working like a treat, sorry. But now, every single team we are coming up against, he's the weakness. He has no pace, can't defend, can't put a simple tackle in. And it's either you bin him because you want to play him at left back, or you play him in midfield. Because I don't want him to get binned. Because I know his attributes in midfield. His attributes in midfield are really good. But at left back, no. He is one of the worst in terms of left back. In terms of left backs in the Premier League, natural left backs, he's got to be the worst. I honestly can't be asked to do player ratings. I could honestly be here all night, man. We just have to move on. New Year's Eve against Fulham. Again, that is a must win. If we do not beat Fulham, I don't know what to say. Not everyone can pull a United comeback, I guess. I mean, yeah. I guess you've got a point. It's just unreal. And the thing is, Arsenal have pulled off so many flipping comebacks this season. Not just this season, in fact. This year, we have pulled off some really good comebacks. And I've said plenty of times this season, this team is not willing to give up under Mikel Arteta. It just felt flat tonight. Even when we went 2-0 up, we still didn't look like scoring. Just need to put the thing behind us, man, and move on. I'm going to wrap it up because I could be here all night. I appreciate everyone who has tuned in, and I'll see you in the next one, which of course is Fulham. There will be a watch along for the game. I mean, like, although it's pretty much cursed with me doing watch alongs for some reason. I don't know why. We don't pick up any bloody results whenever I do watch alongs, and that's another example. Jesus. Look, Fulham on Sunday, full focus on that, and we can put this game behind us if we win. But now we have to rely on Liverpool to drop points, and that shouldn't be the case. Why do we have to get ourselves in this situation of relying on other teams to drop points? Right? Do you see in F1 a driver's tyre flattening so you can get in front? No. You've got to do it yourself. You've got to get in front to win the race. You hear what I'm saying? Don't rely on a Formula One to break down. You give your all every single every single week. United to win the Prem just where, oh, come on, let's not get... This is what we've done to rival fans now. Because of one comeback against Villa, we're going to win the league. Oh, Jesus. I mean, we've clearly learnt from last season. Yeah, let's not get too carried away going into Christmas. Yes, it's nice to be top of the league, but let's keep this grind going. And West Ham, hell, I'm done. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you in the next stream.